Let's turn to business news, though, with Nona Peltier. Hi, Nona. Kiwi Property has sold the North City Shopping Centre in Porirua, which is just north of Wellington, of course, for $100 million, which is a lot of money. What are they going to do with it?
Well, actually, it wasn't all they were hoping for. The valuation on the property was $106 million.
Yeah.
But, so, nevertheless, they also sold the Majestic Centre recently. That was just last year.
Majestic Centre on Willis Street.
Yeah, that's that big, tall office building. They sold that for $123 million plus a bit more. And so overall, it met their expectations. They're taking all of that money. They're going to use it to pay down all of, as much debt as they can. And then they're going to reinvest that money into their retail space in Christchurch, but also here in Auckland at Sylvia Park. They're wanting to turn that into much more of a destination retail.
You can't get into the damn place. If it's any more of a destination, the motorway will come to a halt.
Oh, well, really? Well, I've never actually been there. So
well, I
think I saw it once going past the motorway. But it's obviously very popular. I spoke with the chief executive, and he told me millions of people pass through there. So, well, there you go. Must be very popular.
The car park is some Faustian, a Dante-esque vision of hell.
Well,
Mona,
don't worry, John. He's going to spend some of that money to fix that, and also Rail Link, an office tower, you name it. So, look, don't worry. Lots of money is going into that investment to improve that for Aucklanders. And again, there's a development in Christchurch that they're investing into.
Pushpay, the company which provides payment systems to churches in the United States.
Have you heard of them before?
No, I haven't.
I thought we've talked about
Actually,
them.
we probably have.
We have. You don't recall it. Sort of really left a big impression on you.
Yeah.
Well, never mind.
They've doubled. So Pushpay have doubled their revenue in the past year.
That's right.
So they're just getting more churches, are they?
Yes, and not just, they have New Zealand, Australia, Canada as well now, the United States. Well, they've got 100 churches. The biggest churches in the United States uses their system to collect donations from their parishioners.
Don't they pass around the hat anymore, all the tray?
No, you don't need to. You got an app for that. It's called Pushpay Holdings. That's right. So they're doing pretty well. So they met their revenue target for the year. Very nice. They're still on track to have a dual listing there in the United States, and they also are expecting to break even. And with that, you would think the market would say, wow. But no, they didn't.
What did they say?
They said your share price marked you down 3%. Now, it could have been possibly profit takers, but more likely
they were non-believers.
Non-believers. They probably thought that the company should be growing faster than its own expectations, marked them down 3% anyways. Kiwi Property was also down a bit, and that might be because the valuation was higher than the sale price. It's hard to know.
What else happened on the market?
But overall, the market was down just a little bit, just about 0.2%. 16 points only to 8,454, which is, in line with what's going on in the Asia region. It's a bit mixed where there's still uncertainty over the trade deal that may or may not come between China and the U.S. And the dollar, we've hung on to our gains that we had overnight, so we're at 73.5 U.S. cents. That's quite a good hike overnight. 94.8 Australian and 51.8 pence.
Nona Peltier, thank you very much indeed.